First step in the morning is to wake up, obviously, next to Nick, and I'll go straight ahead and check my phone. So many people tell you not to, but I just check my emails to see what the day ahead holds, and I'll also have a glass of water next to me so I can get fully hydrated first thing in the morning.
Hola bitches, it's me, Dora. So a lot of you hoes be asking me like, where's Map? Are you still cool with Map? Yes, I'm cool with Map, the fuck? Some of you
She literally looks like Dora the Explorer, that's crazy. So, good morning, Mr. Sleepy Bum. How are you this morning?
I woke up before you, Mr. Sleepy Bum.
True, this morning Mr. Cookie here woke up actually before me.
Which is what happens most days.
Actually, no, it's not. I've been pretty caught up with work lately.
I've been pretty caught up with work lately.
Anyway, guys, it's always important to wake up in the morning with a big fat smile on your face. That's what we kind of try and do every morning. Is that true?
Can you give me a massage?
Mr. Monkey, massage.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Remember Dora? This is her now. Feel old yet?
I think it's time to get up.
You put your shirt on backwards, Mr. Smart Boy.
Now, usually I wouldn't put my shirt on backwards and delay myself, but step number 2 in the day goes without question, and that's to make my bed. I do this every morning because it makes me feel really productive for the rest of the day, and it gives me a win first thing in the morning. This is literally the easiest task anybody could do every single day, and it's the one thing that unproductive people lack, and that's discipline. So start your day off like this, making your bed, which is literally the most easiest task in the world. It's what the people in the army and military do, and the reason they do that is because they can teach themselves to be disciplined and start their day off with the easiest task, which is still a win. And no matter how easy it is, you're gonna have a really productive day. So step number 1 in the day is obviously to get a coffee. Like, my brain genuinely doesn't function whatsoever in the morning, so I really have to just wake myself up, usually have 2 in the mornings. I'll also leave a glass of water next to the coffee machine so that I can rehydrate with my second glass in the morning. I prepare this the day before. I don't have to think about anything in the mornings. I can just go down here, chug some water, get hydrated. Oh, hi, yeah, I promise I'm not gonna keep butting into the video like this, like how rude of me. But anyway, guys, I genuinely believe that if you can make your day as simple as possible, and if you can just prepare yourself the day before, or like make your mornings as easy as possible and like in front of you and automated, you're gonna have a really easy day and a start to the day. Like, my brain doesn't function, so anything I can do in the morning to ease myself into the day, I will have to do. And like, alright guys, so we're in the bathroom right now and it's time to get ready. If you get ready in the first thing in the morning, then you're bound to have a really good day anyway. So number 1 is obviously to shave the beard. I really also believe that if you look your best, you'll perform your best. So it's the eyebrows need to be plucked every morning, and also the beard needs to be shaved every morning as well. And on top of that, if you guys don't brush your teeth, then you need to get on top of that as well, like this guy.
What? Yeah.
So when I do, but when I choose not to, it's because I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat right after. But I just don't want the toothpaste taste in my mouth.
That makes sense.
Not gonna lie, I don't believe him, guys.
Because every morning I have coffee, so if you have toothpaste, then your coffee just tastes awful.
I don't believe him. Anyway, so the shirt's coming off purely because I don't want to get shaving foam on me.
Oh, sure.
Of course, in the morning, you need to get ready, and one of the things for me is shaving, so I'll dip my head in the sink like this. It's a little bit weird, but I think there's probably more practical ways of going about it. I'll put this new shaving foam on, which is pretty good. I'm only testing it out, and it's a lot smoother on my skin, and it doesn't give me skin rashes. You guys know I suffer with a lot of skin conditions, and this one seems to be helping. I mean, I got a few cuts one day, but like, just getting used to it. Maybe that was my own fault. And also, I need to stop flexing. Maybe I caught a bit of good light there, but I look like a douche. Whatever. Anyway, let's go. Alright, so that's me shaving. I genuinely look like an ice gem at the moment. Have you ever seen those people that have the terrible haircuts? Yeah, that's me right now. Anyway, guys, we're gonna hop in the shower right now, and we'll catch up after. So I take a shower first thing in the morning, else I'll feel sluggish for the whole day, even before I work out, which doesn't make sense for a lot of us, but it does for me. So just watch the video and you can find out why, but yeah. Oh, and also my 3rd glass of water in the day, straight after the shower. You see what I mean? Productivity in the morning is kickstarted with hydration. It's so freaking important. You lose 1.5 pounds of water every single time you sleep. That equates to, let me work it out, 700 milliliters gone. That's almost a liter of water every time you sleep through like air, respiration, sweating and whatnot. If you're a sweaty person, then you're gonna lose even more water than a non-sweaty person. Jeez. So it's so important. Anyway, getting back on track to drink water in the morning. First thing in the morning, I start off with some fried eggs on toast and a salad as well. But guess what's next? Of course, a glass of water. It's so important to stay hydrated. And of course, I'll sit down and eat and have my laptop there. There was so much work to do this morning. Freaking heck, look at all these emails came through just last night. It was an insane period of people signing up. We also just released this new upgrade onto the website, which is psychological help, how to stay active during this period. We basically worked with Dan Ford, who is a psychologist, and he provided a lot of content for all of the clients. You guys can sign up and get a part of the free plan in the description, and also the monthly plan in the description as well. There's going to be 2 links, and of course this is a website here. This is everything you get, and also the meal plan as well that you get. This is just one of the recipes which is on it. There's just so much, and it was such a busy morning, but it was so much fun, and I couldn't waste a single second. Alright guys, so finally I'm out. Like, it took so freaking long this morning because there were so many people like blowing leaves everywhere, and it was so loud. But finally, I'm at a point in the day. It's a little bit later than I would normally do it, but here we are in the morning. First time, watch me. You ready?
First time my ass. You've done this 6 times today. Wow, don't flip
That was good.
Don't flip over there.
For the first time today, that was so good.
Oh, my dog's chasing a squirrel. That's a lot more interesting.
It's not every morning where I'll actually get a chance to sit down with Nick and have a content meeting. However, this happens a few times every week. We have a lot of content to produce, a lot of time and schedules to meet. So we're actually planning some really cool upcoming projects during this meeting. It wasn't just all content. And of course, I was getting along with my client work, which was, as you've seen, a lot today. But then I'll offset that with a workout around about an hour later. You know, I can't really sit down for much more than an hour without getting a bit aggy. I just like the lifestyle of working out, the discipline that comes with it, and it'll teach you a lot in life. Before I worked out, I was super lazy. I never did any of my homework. I was just a super disruptive kid, and this really nailed me down. And of course, it is now my job. It really has transformed the journey of my life, so I really highly recommend, if you're not currently working out, then try it out for at least 2 to 3, maybe even 4 weeks, and see if you like it. That was a sick workout. So guys, this morning I actually went ahead and used some weights. It's not typical that I actually use the weights in here. I normally just stick to dumbbells and not the machines, because I want to show you guys that it is possible to work out at home without equipment. But today was my push-pull superset kind of day, where I train my chest and I train my back. I'll also throw in a bit of arms as well, just to increase the intensity in today's session. But supersets basically increase the overall intensity of the workout. You're gonna get a lot more blood supply to the body, and also elevated heart rate. And that's the whole point of working out in the mornings, because your brain, your whole body needs blood supply, it needs oxygen, it needs that circulation first thing in the mornings. And I really find it more so important now than ever during quarantine to get that morning workout in, purely because this bad boy needs to function for the rest of the day. It's really a necessity, and I highly recommend you guys go away, check out the workouts that are on the YouTube channel, and perform them. It's gonna really change your morning. Now, the final thing I do sometimes do in the mornings is jump into a freezing ice cold pool. I'll do this after session 1 if you guys saw that earlier in the video. Now, instead of a cold shower in the day, I'm too much of a wuss to do it. So I actually just warm up outside, only on hot days, and then jump in the pool straight away and run my little chicken legs off 5 seconds later. But if you guys are actually crazy enough to go into the shower, I'm not actually kind of strong enough to do that mentally at the moment, because it is such a shock element, but there's so many benefits of it. So I'm definitely going to be doing that very soon, and I've recently started just doing it in the pool because, well, I have one and it's coming up to summer now, and it's still ice cold here in Canada. But yeah, so I guess to you guys at home, try out a cold shower. Alright guys, so that was today's morning routine. This is what I've been working on now for around 6 to 7 weeks whilst in quarantine. So it's been quite a while, and again, it's not perfect, but if you guys can take away anything from today's video and apply it to your own lives, I really think it's going to be super beneficial. Everything in my morning routine helps me out so much, and I really believe it's going to help everybody out. It's so important to create a morning routine, and again, this was really just our morning routine together. Like, I don't even know if it was entertaining or not, But I guess you guys can really have an honest dive into our lives and see what it's really like here in quarantine. Hopefully you enjoyed today. If you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel and give it a big fat like. Right down there, it really does help me out. And if you're up to this point in the video, then thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Anyway guys, have a great day, and we'll see you soon.